So we've been walking for 5 minutes now. Not sure what I did to Ange, but it's payback for something. How you doing, Taylor?
Not good.
No? Tired?
Yeah.
It's just steep, that's all. You'll live.
No.
Welcome back, guys. We're back. Thanks for joining us again for another episode. This is Taylor. That's Brinley. Mark, Ange, you all know us.
We stayed at Claybell's campground, right inside Pigeon Forge. Nice central location to everything. And if you've never heard of Pigeon Forge...
No, no one has.
No one has.
Don't feel bad.
No, we definitely never heard of Pigeon Forge before. But it's definitely a place that we probably will never forget. And if you need a place to go, Pigeon Forge is it. What would you call it, Mark?
That is, in my opinion, Las Vegas without the casinos. And as I found out, Tennessee, you're not allowed to gamble. So that's why there's no casinos. There's no casinos, no slot machines, and nothing here. And I didn't even know that. So it makes sense. So all the glitz, the glamour, the lights, everything that is in Vegas is in Pigeon Forge.
So like I said, we stayed at Claybell's campground, nice and central. They had a great park for the kids. They had this huge jumping pillow, which you guys really liked, right? It was like a trampoline, but it was a pillow, like carved, like basically out of the ground.
And we didn't get any footage of it because it was raining 80% of the time we were there. And the times it wasn't, we were out doing something else, and it just didn't work out. But the campground was pretty nice for the kids. Was it good? Yeah. What was your favorite part there?
Playing at the park.
Yeah, what part of the park?
The swings and the bouncy pillow.
Yeah, the bouncy pillow is pretty cool.
My favorite is the bouncy pillow.
Tell them, not me.
My favorite is the bouncy pillow.
Yeah.
So we have lots of great footage of the area of Pigeon Forge. We went to the island. They have basically like a little amusement park there. They take you on a little tram from the parking lot in over this little bridge, and it basically is an island right sort of in the middle of Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, it was kind of neat. It was all Christmased out. They had a water fountain to music like the Bellagio in Vegas. Same idea. They had all sorts of fun stores, to candy stores, to beef jerky stores, to entertainment stores where, what was it? You can go laser tag. You can play laser tag in a glow room type of idea. They had Paula Deen's restaurant there, which we went to.
Which we went to for dinner, yeah.
Oh, best deep fried chicken, hands down, best place I've ever had.
Yeah,
amazing.
Great fried chicken.
And we even got a photo with Paula Deen. Might not have been real, but it was still a photo with Paula Deen. We
also saw Wonderworks, which is the Upside Down Museum. We didn't know that they have them also in a few other major cities in the U.S., but it was a super cool place for the kids to go. It's basically, the story behind it is really cool, which we'll show a lot of footage of. So also in Pigeon Forge, they have a massive Christmas store. They have the Hollywood Wax Museum. Tons of like mini golf and go-karts and amusement parks and...
So many amusement parks. Like how Vegas has casinos, this place had amusement parks.
Yeah.
It was wild. Like,
it was pretty cool.
Was there so many Ferris wheels there?
Yes.
Yeah, there was so much stuff to do with kids. Yeah?
Well, not so many Ferris wheels. There was just one. And it was like...
What else? Go ahead.
It was like 10 inches shorter than the one in Las Vegas.
She's apparently been to Vegas and we didn't know it.
Yeah.
No,
You're grounded.
I haven't.
So just outside of Pigeon Forge is a little town called Gatlinburg. It's basically like a little Banff, sort of. It's got some tourist attractions, but it also has Ripley's Believe It or Not, which we went to. It also has the Guinness Book of World Records, the Ripley's Believe It or Not Aquarium. We had an amazing time at all three of those. We bought like a triple pass. So we could visit all 3 of them. You can come on go on different days if you want to. The kids got to feed stingrays.
Oh, that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah. They got to touch them, feed them. They took the barbs out of the stingers so they're safe to touch. And I don't think anybody that I know has ever touched a stingray.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Did you
On
guys
purpose.
think that was amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty once in a lifetime kind of opportunity.
It feels really, really slimy.
And jellyfish.
You got to touch
You
the
got
jellyfish.
to touch jellyfish too.
The kids had a great time at Guinness World Records. As you'll see in a couple pictures, I broke a record. No big deal. The kids had a really great time though.
I didn't get that picture. I deleted it.
Axe throwing. Do you remember that, Taylor?
I love that.
Yeah, love that part.
Yeah.
Got to shoot basketballs. Just guess words, people's names. Scream as loud as you possibly could.
Yeah, that was so cool.
That was really cool.
So the Guinness Book of World Records, it was probably about 2 to 3 hours of interactive, fun, enjoyment things that you can do. So it's not like you just go in, read some walls, see some records. That's not what it is. You go down there. You can actually, in certain events, you can make a record to put in that book if you broke the record that day. So Anne, she broke a record. That area wasn't going to be in the book, but there were some of them that you could have, which is wild.
Yeah, you could have actually broken a real Guinness World Record.
I came in first that day for the dancing one. Go figure. I knew I had moves, but I didn't know I had record-breaking moves.
So all in all, Gatlinburg was really amazing too. And then just outside of Gatlinburg, we went to the Smoky Mountain National Park. We saw the Sugarlands Visitor Center, Klingman's Dome, which is what you saw at the very beginning, everyone having a hard time walking. And then the Sinks. We also went out for a quick little birthday dinner because somebody turned 40.
I'm still in my 30s.
And we went to the Bullfish Grill, had a nice little meal after spending a whole day out.
Yeah, a couple glasses of wine. That was a great place to eat too. Definitely recommended Bullfish Grill.
Took us a while to get in the door
Yeah.
because obviously being a tourist town, all the good restaurants are always really busy. So we probably waited like an hour to get into the restaurant, but it was definitely well worth it.
Yeah.
A few other highlights from around the Pigeon Forge area. We went to Sevierville. We saw War Memorial for Sevierville as well as the Dolly Parton statue. We also went to the Harrisburg Covered Bridge and the Bush's Baked Beans Factory.
So explain the Harrisburg Covered Bridge.
There's a lovely photo explaining the Harrisburg Covered Bridge.
See, I didn't know anything about this bridge. I didn't even know it was a tourist attraction. I don't even know how Ange came up with it, but it was recommended to go see it. It's a little,
It's an old wooden bridge.
50-foot long bridge, if that, all wooden. You'll see the picture, what the date is on it, and so it's old, but it was kind of neat to see. And then I think like you said, we went to Bush Beans afterwards. And
What did you guys like about the Bush Beans Factory?
That the secret recipe to the beanswork was covered in real lasers. And if you broke a laser, the alarms would go off.
Yeah. And what's the dog's name?
Duke.
Duke?
Duke the dog.
Did he have the recipe?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he kept getting caught when he tried to give it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if we get a lot of the commercials in Canada for Bush's Baked Beans. We obviously sell them there. But here, there's so many different varieties, and you can find them in basically any grocery store. And the commercials have been running for many, many years.
At the very end of the tour, they have a merchandise convenience store, I guess. Just like any tour. And they had walls and walls and walls and more walls of different types of beans. They had chili beans, hot beans, pickled beans, sour beans, anything, any type of bean. We came home with a bag of beans that I've never seen before, and we're still going through.
Yeah, they're basically like dried beans that you could eat like as a
Yeah.
snack, basically. So
Yeah.
it was really good. And then obviously beans that you can put in chili and kidney beans and lima beans, things like that. lots of cool little snacks in the gift shop as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was interesting to me because working in food processing and being a part of that environment, just interesting to see how a small company in a very small little town basically grew to be an international hit, and they processed tons and tons of different products, and it was really interesting for me.
And I got to saw some penguins.
Yes. You'll see here later on they had a big penguin feeding at the aquarium that the girls loved. So.
But we didn't get to feed them.
No, but you got to be right in close.
Yeah.
Up close and personal with the penguins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a little tunnel that only kids could go in, and we made a little new friend. We forget her name, but she was really nice, and we wish that we could go feed the penguins.
We hope you enjoy this. It might be a little long, but we couldn't make this 2 or 3 videos long, so we decided to do everything at once.
So that concludes basically Pigeon Forge.
Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.
just driving up to Clingman's Dome in the Great Smoky Mountains National Forest. Everyone has the exact same idea that we do today, because it's going to rain for a couple days, and obviously it's the long weekend here, so it's also busy here, just like it was in Gallenberg and Pigeon Forge and just everywhere that we're going today. Lots of people pulled out on the side of the road to check out all the little stops, and obviously the drive up is very long.
It's long. Where are we on?
We are at Clingman's Dome in Great Smoky Mountains National Forest. It's kind of a steep walk all the way up to the observation tower. And then you get to see two different states from the top. There'll be a little bit more information, I'm sure, at the top probably, just about how this was formed and how long it's been here, that sort of thing.
What type of tree that is. Looks good for burning though. So we've been walking for about 2 minutes and I'm exhausted already. It's like a 12 pitch slope up here. We've been walking for about 4 minutes now and I'm even more tired. And I think we have about 8 more minutes of walking.
Oh my god, you guys.
We're out of shape. So we've been walking for 5 minutes now. Not sure what I did to Ange, but it's payback for something. How you doing, Taylor?
Not good.
No? Tired?
Yeah.
It's just steep, that's all. You'll live.
How you doing, Taylor? Been hiking for about 7 minutes now.
I thought Logan was.
We got a little bit more to go. That guy up there, he's trying to escape, I think. Okay,
walk
ready?
backwards, it's easier. Yeah, because then you'll need to work different muscles. Walk backwards.
This isn't an optical illusion. You're walking backwards. We've walked so high that we have now hit snow. Didn't want to see snow for 6 months. I've seen more snow today than I want to see for a year. So as you can see, I'm not in the driver's seat right now. I have relinquished the driving for this Smoky Mountain to my wife. This is the first time she's driven on this trip pretty much. How do you figure, Ange?
It's fine. We're going down the mountain, so it's pretty much like full speed ahead and twists and turns and winds and...
Yeah, so are we going to tell them about the ditch you hit or no? No? Okay, we won't tell you about the ditch you hit.
I went over the white line like a millimeter and the tire went into the grass.
Yeah, so if this was in the Rocky Mountains, we wouldn't be talking to you right now. We would be we'd be over the cliff. So
oh my God.
I'm just going to go take a nap right now, and if we go over a cliff here, I won't feel it. So hopefully we will have some more footage for you later on, but
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Turn left.
All right.
Newfound Gap Road.
Bye. place that we would like
On the island.
on the island. They just call it the island.
Welcome to the island. Please remain seated till we get you into the tram stop. I'll let you know when it's safe to exit. Gonna drop you off the one and only stop on the island, by the fountain. That's where you'll need to come back to when you're ready to go back to your vehicle.
Why do they call it the island?
It actually is an island in the river.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a river all the way around. That's cool.
So we're looking at the island. We made it here. We're gonna go eat at Paula Deen's. Hopefully we can get in, but we just took a tram from the park and shop all the way to here, and it really is an island. There's actually a river that goes all the way around this thing, and that I haven't even seen yet. It's probably small, but we're getting to dark now, and the lights are amazing. Like, this is phenomenal. So here's a little bit of what we're going to experience tonight. Hope you enjoy it.